Oh, look. Who are you? Hey, American Senator King was here a few hours ago. Information does not pose a problem, but both the suspects and I speak basic and Hudson. So, though you're not your full Jedi, perhaps you could assist me in sorting out the truth from lies. What do you want me to do? Listen to the stories given by two subjects. I have brought information from the retrieval droid for the access. Okay. I gotta listen to suspects. I'll use my wisdom and expertise to offer you some guidance that will not solve the case for you. There is a little benefit if you do yourself one. Okay. Well, yeah, but sometimes you get stuck and you need some help. Like in video games. Consider each man's account and check the facts with the information droid. Once you have gathered the information you think you need, run through the hospital. Oh, wow. If you're unable to come to satisfactory resolution, then I will take these men to Enclave and deal with them myself. If you're unable to come to satisfactory resolution, then I'll take them. Okay. According to the accounts of the participants, these three men were out here in the field together earlier before the clouds broke. I find that very odd, for most people would seek shelter indoors when the sky is so dark. Some clouds, but that is not the most puzzling aspect of this case. That would be the dead man, Calder Nedic, was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. The rifle was found lying near the body of his understanding. It's set on back to Enclave for analysis. Okay. Two other men were found at the scene when I arrived. One was at Hand on Gold. Hand on Gold is one. Rickard Lussoff carrying 100. Both men say they didn't do anything. Okay. And they came across the body. Both of them accused the other. Obviously, there's more than what we have been told. Okay. Is there anything else I should know? There's one last thing. When I arrived, Hendon was holding his side, and Rickard was favoring one side of his leg. You would remember the process of ally. Anything else? I remain. You're okay. I'm the dark side. Alright, what's your stories, Hannon?
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation.
Yeah.
I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Should I have?
I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today.
Okay.
Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
See the
I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
The guys were favoring. Let's see if it puts it in here. Where? Oh God. What are we doing right now? Murdered settler? Yeah. So he was favoring one side. Where's the other guy? Here.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lussoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiny Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Wait a second, he said he was over by the bridge?
So, what do you want to know? Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what do you want to... Well, I was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though.
South of there, by the bridge, and the sun was in your eyes.
And when I called her, must have been... So...
Okay.
I told you already, was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's... Now, I don't have nothing... Right.
Okay, so if he was... You bought two of them already. If you may leave if you wish, but if you do, I will have no choice to tell the checker. Oh. I wanted to try to go solve the case by, like, looking at the evidence. So if he was there, looking this way, sun would have blinded him. Okay, well that kind of checks out. So...
How can I be of further assistance? Injured?
Holding
No,
aside, oh.
Of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
And he's kind of...
further assistance?
Hmm.
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Okay.
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. Of course, of course.
Alright, so... I don't know, let's see what he has to say. Maybe to help me in this investigation. I don't know. Want to discuss more. Hardin said he was nearby and heard a shot and ran over, only to find Calder already dead. He said Rickard came out of the shadows of the rocks holding his blaster in his hand. Rickard said that he was hunting Iris, saw one of them in the glare. Okay, it's possible that Rickard may have shot Calder accidentally and may have found the body, but it seems unlikely. The explanation is most likely at least one of them is lying. Obviously, one of these men is not telling us something. What does the truth? But where does the truth lie? I can say Handon is lying or Rickard. I see, I don't know yet. Perhaps your examination witness somebody took information. Oh, okay. There's a trio droid. Oh, the droid are here. Jeez.
Greetings,
See.
You must be the one Master Baluk has. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Caldernetic, Rickard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information?
Wait, 3 hours what now?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately
3 hours ago, everything to the torso. Okay.
Information you need.
Kinda.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irias are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to... There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by cat hounds and small farms and holdings. Is there any...
Okay. I've got,
Very well.
I think I have to go over this stuff again. And now I'm stuck. Are you kidding me?
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Okay, thank God. Whew.
How can I be a further...
Okay, one more time.
Actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Baluk came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed
He's being too
decision.
nice
Get me
about
out
it.
of here soon. I have things I have to do.
He's being nice about it, and the other guy's kind of sketchy about it. So if I was going off of that, I would choose the other guy as being the one that's lying.
So, what do you want to... Well, I was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Irias in sight.
But if he...
I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been
But if
hunting
he
it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. The
shot,
bullets
how did
got
he
that
hear
now.
the shot too?
Mine too. I want that back. Right.
I don't know.
Oh.
Hannon? Fat people always lie? Wait, what? Okay, wow. He was here at just the right time. He didn't mention the weapon found them. Fat people always... I'm reading that right, correct? Fat people always lie? Fat people always lie. Okay, I guess I'm gonna say the weapon. Okay. Unable to deduce facts, I will have to take these enclave. Okay, yeah, we know that. Well, I guess I can say I know who's lying. I can say Rickard's lying. There are no areas for him to hunt here. There's cloudy, there's no areas to hunt. Well, I don't know then. Rickard again. Yes, very well done. Very cloudy this morning, even Rickard said. Okay, I guess that's it. Oh, I skipped something. Crap. Let's proceed. Is there anything else I need? Okay. Wait, so can I didn't get like experience or anything?
So, what do you want to know?
You know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one
So I like sherbet.
to his wife.
And what? Have sherbet and pickles? Sherbet and... I don't know. Or did you mistype?
So, what do you want?
Okay, so now does the other guy have another dialogue now? I'm wasting way too much time on this, and I know I'm starting to already fade. It's been a long day. Did you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate.
Oh, okay. You just said the and what, so I didn't know what that was all about.
Unkind things about someone who would make me want to kill him.
Wait, what? Merely having a hard time unkind things about someone who wouldn't make me want to kill him. No one said you killed him yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? Of course.
I don't know. Kind of think Rickard did, but... Can do this. Rickard is lying. Oh, they call me Faye, yeah. Gets on my nerves. It doesn't seem like a businessman. Hand is lying. Are we stalking him? Just a theory. Okay. I don't know. I cannot resolve this case, I guess. I did make an attempt, but you keep saying no. I said I cannot do it, damn it. I reconsidered. So do I just keep talking to him again? I don't know why. This is taking way too long.
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some...
So I just keep talking to him until I get all the information and then just go back to the guy and say one of them lied.
Disreputable business practices,
I guess.
Even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. A hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
Well, he already said that.
I'm sorry, How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course.
No.
So, what do you...
Okay, so I mean, I've done everything.
Right.
Done all the options. See this again. Okay, I don't get this.
Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettick and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Darrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusop was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettick about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? My preliminary...
Okay.
Is there any other... Very well.
He rented a speeder with Calder. Alright, I'll try something else. Rickard's lying. Need to fight over business matters. Okay, so now go back and talk to the guys.
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to this guy about the weapon.
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Okay. Oh, I have this now.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face?
My wife was cheating on me.
Oh.
I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Did he say he was shooting? Oh, the other guy was shooting.
How can I be a further assistant? I could block off maybe, sure, but not kill him. Well, not. I hope you don't find that incriminating.
Nah.
Normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Nedick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family.
Oh, your
I
wife?
had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my... I was just out running, trying
Okay, same thing.
How can I be a further assistant?
Oh, somebody want to kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut.
Oh, I read that already. Jeez.
Certainly nothing.
This is all just... Wait. Now I can say liar.
I could block off, maybe.
Okay.
Normally, I'm not...
It's all just starting to run together now. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to.
Of course.
I get things.
What do you want to... Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
Bad blood between you. All I said was you can't deny there's bad blood between you. It says right, and then it went out the dialogue. All right. Okay. Maybe this is on your trading. Okay. Blaster didn't belong to the victim. Okay, we did that. Okay. Alright, do this again. Oh, those are the only two things we can say? Okay.
So, what?
This is... Oh, this is annoying. We've already asked all of these things.
Right.
Oh, wait, the droid.
Is there any other info? I am sorry, but I
You have to go back and forth between them all? Just let them state their... I thought they were just gonna state their... Make their statements, and then we had to go on their two statements, not ask all these freaking questions. Alright, I didn't read any of that. Hold on.
I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other...
Okay.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from... Is there any other information? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nedick and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information? Very well.
This is unbelievable. This thing
How
is
can I
long.
be a further assistant? That blaster was stolen. I hardly have enough money to even an Erie as I would most appreciate it if. How can I be a further assistant? Of course.
Hard in line. Okay, jeez. One final piece of the puzzle. Oh my god. There's a blood sample on the weapon. Why didn't we figure that out before? This is sent back to analysis just before you arrived. Okay, perhaps you can acquire information and write about it. Holy jeepers. And then I clicked on the wrong freaking guy because they want me to be able to...
Is there any other I have just received back an analysis
okay.
of the sample of the blood found on the
And this will tell me who it is.
sent back to the enclave just before you
Blood sample, if it matches one of them two, it's whoever's matched.
Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory.
Of course.
And it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information? Very well. I will be here to assist
What is up, G-Shot? You're kind of getting in the middle of things. We really haven't done much, and we've been playing for like a half hour. I've been doing this stupid investigation thing forever. Plus, my eyes are already getting heavy. It's just, this is just taking forever. I just wanted to hear two sides of a story and choose who I think is... Well, we'll never know because it's contaminated. It's hard as well. I don't know. It's neither of their blood. I don't trust him. He's clutching his side. Oh, here we go.
Hey, what are you doing?
My hand appears to be stuck from some sort of blaster on the side. Rickard killed Calder for cheating in business. While shooting Calder, he must have also hit head by accident. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm feeling it for some reason. It's been a long day. And this has been going back and forth so much, I have no freaking clue. It seems there's one likely scenario. Rickard killed Calder for cheating him in business. While shooting Calder, he must have also hit Haddon by accident. They're both guilty. Sure. Oh my god. He was jealous of Calder's good looks. He admitted Calder was having an affair with his wife. Sure. Yes, well done. Both men had reason to want Calder dead. There was a theory in the morning's event. Both men knew Calder would be out here this morning, and each plotted to kill him. Holy cow. I found him first and shot him because of the affair with Calder having with his wife. Shortly after, Rickard arrived on the scene. From a distance, he saw Hardin and thought he was Calder, so he shot him. Okay, wow, okay. Actually, call us something to convince Rickard. Damn you. Damn both of you. Oh my gosh. That was one of the longest ways to get to the conclusion of a stupid quest that could have been easily figured out in 5 minutes, not 15. Both under arrest. Oh my god. Alright, so, and then it comes down to both of them being arrested anyways.
You did good. You might just make a proper job.
That made me tired. Just having to sit through all that. Holy crap. That was dumb. I'm sorry. I'll have to say that was a dumb quest.